Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back with some Monster Road Trip. I'm gonna try and get the lamb ending. I'm gonna play on normal mode again. I'm probably gonna skip the intro because we've seen it and we know what's what here. But yes, as I was saying, I'm gonna try and get a good lamb ending this time. I feel like last time was not so great. So we're gonna try it this time. World's biggest potato or the pancake diner? Let's go over here. Behold, the world's biggest potato. So large, so starchy, so rustic, so ripe for the creation of the world's largest plate of french fries. There's plenty to do besides stare at this agricultural marvel. What do? Research the potato? Feed from the potato? Benefit from the potato. Why do they make them so enticing? I want to benefit from the potato, I do. But I have to keep in mind that I lose my lowest resources when I take in the lamb. But we're gonna benefit from the potato. We are. And your friends are admiring this agricultural giant when you announce your intent to benefit from the potato. Benefit? No idea what that means, but it has fit in it, so it must be a good thing, right? You betcha, Scott. It means we're gonna make some sweet profit off this potato. Let's pretend to be tour guides and make up fun stuff about the potato. Sounds fun. Who are we going to prank? Oh, the mighty potato. I don't know what voice I was giving him, but okay. A wonderful tuber, second to the yam. I'm just get first place because they go great with marshmallows. They do? I personally dislike how they cook these things in so many ways. Smashed, pureed, grilled, baked. Can't you just stick to one thing and be good at it? I miss the good old days when people just shoved perfectly good raw potatoes in their mouths and shut up. Well, I guess this is a potatoey potato situation, isn't it? Haha, that really took me a minute to read. Wow. It isn't. Hi, Coach. Hi, Camp Director Miss Weaving. What are you guys doing here? Oh, not much. Just enjoying one of the only weeks of my life I don't have to hear anyone call me Camp Director. Yourselves? We're volunteer tour guides for the Big Potato. I'm getting internship credit for it. I'm thinking about majoring in french fries in college. That's great, kiddos. Never stop setting goals for yourself. Want to hear a cool potato fact? A potato this size could have stopped the Irish famine. Well, maybe not stopped, but it would have at least slowed it down a bit. Here's one. Potatoes only grow underground, except for this one. I guess it's above ground. That's what makes the big potato so special. Mr. Howell, has it occurred to you that perhaps they simply dug the potato out of the ground so we could see it? Holy shit. Okay, Tendy, I'm passing you the ball while Scott hits the bench. Give me a real slam dunk of a potato fact. Little known fact, potatoes scare alligators. And now you can purchase this bag of full ketchup-flavored anti-alligator talisman. Should just go for the big guns. Let's just risk it for the biscuit. Wow. I'm genuinely stunned at how idiotic that claim was. What? Are you saying we're wrong? Do you see any alligators around right now? Of course not. It's because they're scared of the big potato. Checkmate. Fascinating. I never knew. Thank you, kids, for reminding me every day that a mentor can also learn things from his mentees. You were the real coach today. I'll buy those ketchup-flavored alligator talismans from you. I'll always support your passion, and you never know when you'll face some hungry alligators. You gain +1 money, +2 hype for your great profitable prank. But lose -1 stamina for giving away your chips. That's fair. Also lose -2 soul for taking advantage of Coach. Or did you take advantage of him a few days later? I can't believe we were being chased by hungry alligators at the world's lowest security alligator farm. What were the odds? Don't worry, Coach. I have a pistol in my purse. You run for help, I'll light the bastards up. No way, I'm leaving a soldier behind. I have those anti-alligator talismans with me. I told you they'd come in handy. Miss Weaving shooting at the alligators and Coach throwing potato chips everywhere. Gators retreat. Whew, thank goodness we're safe. Indeed. We're so lucky I kept those anti-alligator talismans set this time. All this time, rather.
What? No, it was the gun that saved us. The gators retreated because I shot at them. Well, I guess this is a potato-y gun-chato situation, isn't it?
I swear to God, if you make that joke one more time. Everyone at some point wonders what it'd be like to be a movie star. You still don't know what that's like. You're just a humble road tripper trespassing on a movie set. But this might be the closest you ever get to Hollywood. So make the most of it now. What do? Get an autograph, village a buffet, become extras. I'm gonna go for the buffet, because I don't want to lose too many. You find a sandwich buffet table and gain +2 stamina, eating your fill, when you notice a nearby bush. Interesting. Looks like somebody left a set piece over here. Anyway, you guys think they've got an open bar anywhere?
I'm no set piece. It's me, Cameron.
Oh, Flush. Oh, that, wow, we're struggling. Cameron O'Flash, fool you once again with my incredible power of camouflage. Hey, Counselor, what are you doing away from summer camp? I didn't know counselors were allowed to leave the campgrounds. Contrary to popular belief, counselors have lives too. I also use my amazing disguise to sneak out to movie sets and beg for a job in wardrobe. Hey! The director shouts at all of you. Quit standing around, freeloaders. I ordered one of you to make me a sandwich 10 minutes ago. Not it. Now, Flotch goes back to impersonating a bush. You make the director a sandwich because you have no spine. The director eats a sandwich and immediately chokes on it and dies. Holy shit. Damn. Rats, sighs the producer. That's the 3rd one this year. Well, congrats, kid. You killed him. You get to take his place. You're the director now. Wait, that's all it took to be a director? Teddy doesn't even have any training or education in filmmaking. And I don't have any fucks to give about that. Here's the script. Teddy, decide what movie you want to make and yell at actors until it happens. Wow, pressure is on. What do you take as inspiration for your new movie? All art comes from suffering. Find inspiration in that terrible time you had to call for a pizza and engage in actual monster interaction with a stranger. Fair? Hard workers work hard. Smart workers outsource. Consult the muses. Let's do that terrible interaction we had. Now presenting The Call. The protagonist in their studio apartment, their hands shaking as they realize the no-contact pizza delivery app isn't working.
Oh no, I have to actually talk to someone?
The protagonist guesses as lightning strikes.
Okay, it's fine. I just need to practice. I'll say, I'd like to order a cheese pizza. I'll give them my address and I'll hang up. It'll be easy.
The protag calls the pizza parlor. Hello, thank you for choosing Friendly Pizza, where all our staff are uncomfortably warm and talkative. What can I get you today?
I'd like to order a cheese pizza. My address is...
Would you like to add extra cheese?
Oh,
sure. Okay, how much extra cheese? I find that the amount of extra cheese ordered is directly proportionate to the customer's psychological state. You seem unsure what to order. May I suggest taking you through this 20-question quiz to decide what pizza you want based on your personality? Question 1. On a scale of 1 to 10, how healthy is your relationship with your father? The protagonist assumes the fetal position in terror. You lose -2 hype reliving this nightmare that once befell you, but at least it makes for pretty good cinema. Hello, Lamb! So cute. Hey, buddy.
Sure, I'll come with you. My cultists can bond themselves for a bit. They can always eat each other if they get hungry.
Let's go. Oh, right, he bumps up my stuff so much. I gotta get my money and my soul up if I want the lamb to love me. Let's go over here.
That's how I play knucklebones.
Cool, I didn't understand a thing. In what appears to be the Former Aquarium, you see the Mer Kingdom flag flying from the rooftops. It seems the underwater monarchs have been expanding their territory. Well, no reason not to visit the tyrannical ocean overlords.
What do you want to do? Attend a fancy ball. Ooh, watch an execution? Go to the war room? I want to go to the ball. You wander around the outpost until you find a grand ballroom. It's full of fish and fancy clothing. On a balcony overlooking the ballroom, Princesses Belinda and Miranda Vanderblit step out to address the crowd. Look alive, new subjects. Rejoice in your newfound freedom under the murky. You can rest easy knowing that you'll never again be forced to jump through a hoop on a penalty of being whipped. Liberated fish clap their fins in jubilation. Take comfort in the fact that from now on, you'll be forced to fight or do hard labor for the murking at penalty of death. There's less applause for that statement, like almost none. But don't worry, we're benevolent overlords. You'll get paid for the work you do. Oh, sorry, an advisor is whispering to me that you won't get paid. But at least all your labor will be for a good cause. Oh, it's not for a good cause? What do you mean? Stop repeating everything I say aloud. You can't give your princess orders? Off with this advisor's head. Let's commence the ball. Have fun tonight because it'll be the last night off you get for the rest of your short lives. Oh, they look so cute. Guess that's our cue. Scott, want to dance with me? Sure, thanks. Who are you going to ask to dance, Tendy? Well, not Polly or Scott, I guess. You have to choose from the liberated denizens of the Former Aquarium. Your ballroom dancing partner will pretty much set the tone for your entire night. So choose wisely. Oh my god! The lonely, emotional, distant clownfish no one is dancing with because he's still haunted by the disappearance of his firstborn. Philipper, the trained dolphin dancer who is ready to tear up the floor in celebration of his recent freedom. Wow, I kinda wanna dance with Nemo's dad. You walk up to the clownfish, gloomily stirring his drink, and ask if he wants to dance. Oh, no thanks. You shouldn't even be talking to me. I'll only drag you down. You're young and so full of promise and opportunity. You bet we are. I'm also full of class, sass, and a big torque and a hat. Why are you like this? Look at you. Just wait until you get old and jaded like me. My youthful joy has never come back since my son disappeared. Dang, I'm so sorry, Bo. How long ago did it happen? About 20 years ago. But the wound still feels so fresh. Ugh, I hate talking about it. But you're the one who brought it up. I tried so hard to be a good dad. I kept him safe and never let him out of my sight. But I turned my back for just 1 second to refill my flask, and he runs away. What did I do wrong? I guess I'm fucking poisoned. Every relationship I've ever had has deteriorated. All I ever do is push people away. Yep, it definitely worked on me. Scott, wanna ditch this clown show and hit the dance floor now? Unfortunately, you're not as good as Polly at making excuses, so you have to spend the rest of the night cheering up this guy about his lost son. You gain +2 soul for hanging out with the social outcast of the ball, but you lose -2 hype finding out why he is an outcast in the first place. That was my 4th wedding. The 5th was even crazier. Damn, this lamb gets around. Breaking bottles, clinking shot glasses, revving motors. The crash of a window some dude just got thrown out of. Such are the words. Such are the words that I don't know how to read. Melodies. Bona fide like a bar. This is your chance to embrace your inner badass. What do? We're gonna do some fun stuff. We're gonna start a brawl. You sit at the bar next to 2 patrons arm wrestling. One of them wins. The other breaks a stool over his head. They tackle each other to the ground. Yeah! Fight, fight, fight! You watch those 2 balls of muscle roll around on the floor. Sigh. Must we always resort to violence? I mean, you actually do resort to violence a lot. but you're not feeling it today. You're more in a holier-than-thou pacifist mood right now. Instead of throwing punches, you decide to put on your super cool badass face. It's more than enough to convince people not to mess with you. Tendy, what's up with your face? Are you in pain? Are you trying to hold in a fart? No, I know that face. That's a fighting face. Tendy wants to throw down. Hey everyone, Tendy wants to fight. Yay, I fight! It's like sports without boundaries. Can I be your cheerleader, Tendy? Give me a B-I-K-E-R. Tendy's gonna break your arm. Hey, you remember how you decided violence wasn't the answer? Well, it turns out peer pressure is always the answer. So you're fighting someone. There's gotta be at least one person in this bar whose ass you could kick. Who do you challenge? Oh wow. Barry Bob, the buff badass magician. Nick Next Hayes. Something like that. Your worst nightmare, who happens to be made out of nightmares. Wow, this sounds bad. But I feel like the magician is just gonna mess me up. So we're gonna go with Nick. That's who you're picking a fight with? You don't even want me to proofread your last will first? Too late. You throw the first punch. It passes straight through Nick's face and sucks you into their twisted nightmare dimension. Oh no. You're forced to face all your greatest fears. Sharks, bananas, they're a genetically modified monoculture. It's weird. And even emotional intimacy. Why is Nick cuddling Tendy? Is this part of the fight? You're cowering in terror. Oh no! You're -2 minds spiraling down the drain when suddenly you hear a warm voice in your head. Tendy dear, it's your mother. I'm in your heart always, or something. Remember what I told you when you were a scared little kid? I told you that it's okay to be afraid because fear is what makes us human. Not literally though, because we're monsters, but you get it. Never let your fears conquer you, my daughter. And when all else fails, kick your fears in the crotch. It always works. Do it now. Whoa, nice. Tendy kicked her nightmares in the nards. Yeah, I saw. Still in sympathy. I can't believe that worked. Why does Nick even have a crotch? Aren't they made of nightmares? Because while Nick's body is made of nightmares, their own worst nightmare is getting kicked in the crotch. Ironic, right? You survived your nightmares. You no longer shudder at the sight of plantains. Gain +2 hype for winning a fight. Rest stop time. We are pretty even along the board, which is awesome. So that's good. Hopefully that helps us out a little bit. We're gonna talk to the LARP. Building cult headquarters or death? Let's talk about death, I guess. You want to talk about death? That's heavy, Tendy. You can say I'm not your standard conversationalist. Some say it's part of my charm. Fair. I know a thing or two about death. I've been sacrificed, bled out, mangled, eaten, burnt to a crisp, crushed by a giant frog ton.
Ouch.
Ouch indeed. But at least I can come back after I die. My followers don't have that luxury. A cult member dying is never good news, my friend. For one, seeing a corpse really kills my living followers' vibe. If that wasn't enough, dead people smell. Did you know? I noticed. Yeah, it was a big improvement the day I discovered that we could actually bury the corpses to cover the smell. But want to know a little trick? If one day you don't feel like digging, you can just harvest the corpse meat and serve it as a nutritious, funky meal.
Wait, you mean eat your followers' remains?
No, silly, that'd be gross. I have my followers eat their remains. A cult has a lot of mouths to feed, you know. I can't help but wonder now, if I happen to die, what meal would you cook with my remains? Oh, Tendy, you truly aren't your everyday standard conversationalist.
You two spend the rest of the night discussing potential recipes for your corpse in the event you died. Wow. You will call your lawyers next week to add it to your will. Jeez.
And they tripped for 3 days straight.
I gotta get me some of those mushrooms. Wigs of every color, shape, and style, from afro to updo, are on display here. You never knew there was such a rich history to artificial hair. There are plenty of things to check out at the museum. You decide to do whatever hype is. Attend the kids' tour. Okay. You and your friends attend the kids' tour instead of checking out any of the more age-appropriate options at this museum. Hey kids, says the tour guide. Today we're learning about the wonderful world of wigs. If you answer my questions right during the tour, you get a gold star.
Woohoo! Gold star! I love positive reinforcement that makes me feel small.
Look at this wig. It's an Egyptian pharaoh wig from thousands of years ago. Does anyone know why the Egyptians wore wigs?
To avoid sunburn, insect bites, and male pattern baldness. Says it right there on the sign, dum-dum.
Man, this competition is easy. It isn't a competition, but that's fine. Here's your gold star. Now look at this wig, kids. It was worn by a judge in the UK. Can anyone tell me the fastest way to become a judge in the UK?
Me! The fastest way to be a judge is to steal another man's powdered wig. We're gonna win this, Polly.
The tour continues. Polly and Scott rack up stars, but by the end, they're tied with another participant. Oh no, it's so cute.
Little King Bobby. Scott, we gotta take that whiz kid down if we want that grand prize.
And that's the end of the tour, says the tour guide. Aren't wigs fascinating, kids? Who knows what wigs will be like in the future?
Bigby, I think wigs will, give people the ability to understand pottery.
Shut up, you two, the guide snaps.
The tour is over. It was just a rhetorical question anyway. Rhetorical, which means this question is worth double points. Andy, help us answer the question right and kick Bobby's diapered ass.
You don't know the answer because there is no answer, but there are other ways to eliminate Bobby from the competition. Plant some drugs in Bobby's pocket and frame him for doping for this competition. Bribe Bobby with the one thing his parents and the law have denied him all these years: a taxi license. Sorry, Bobby.
Want to plant drugs on a toddler? Isn't that kinda genius? It's genius. We must eliminate the loafer by any means necessary.
Hey, what are you doing to my son's pocket? Screams Bobby's mother.
I'm fighting on the front lines of the war on drugs, bitch. Look what I found. I knew there was no way little Bobby was winning this competition without a little help. You put those in there,
the mom accuses. How would a toddler even get his hands on acid? Ma'am, why would anyone even dope with acid? The tour guide asks exasperatedly.
Hallucinogens don't enhance performance. Well, duh, but Bobby's a little kid. He doesn't know better. It's the intent that counts. Throw Bobby out of the competition.
There is no competition. These drugs are obviously yours, ma'am. I'm calling security.
This is bullshit.
I hope you're fucking happy, Bobby. Do you feel all smart with your gold stars? I'll kill you in your big crib. We'll see how much wig knowledge matters. You're all dragged out of the wig museum.
Sorry we didn't win, Polly. I know it was really important to you.
Don't worry, boo. That meltdown was all a distraction. Look what I swiped on the way out. Polly pulls out a whole sheet of gold stickers of her pocket. Woohoo! You lose -2 soul for the ruse, but +2 hype. Get some more soul, we definitely need that. So we're gonna head over. Wow, what a cute little village. All the inhabitants are adorable animals. Is this Animal Crossing? There's Bartholomew, the classy giraffe, Boston, the buff bluebird, Bernard, the shy capybara, and the other one. Can't wait to meet them all. What will you do? Attend the town hall meeting? Decorate the neighbors' houses? Aw. You and friends wander the village for a bit looking for a house that needs a glow up. Howdy, little animal bro. Do any of you need help redecorating your house? Hello, stranger. Sure. Why is he so scary? You know, a house interior is like a person interior. You want to move things a bit every now and then to keep things fun. And so, you all move furniture and shake things up a bit. The house's interior is way bigger than its exterior, but you choose not to ask questions about that. By the end of it, the house looks as weird as before, but apparently, a
better looking brand of weird. And you've gained +2 soul for your neighborly actions. Wow, that sure was something. You have lots of strange stuff, buddy. Where'd you get all that? No idea. Most of it just appears and I go with it. But now the house looks super perfect. There's some things I have no more room for though. I want to keep some so I get to burn it in my yard. That's the best part of doing house renovations. The fire part. Well, that's not wrong, but back to the options part of this event. You look over the pile of weird shit and decide to keep regret juice. Froggy Iron Maiden. An off-putting photo of Error with Polly and Scott, which exists despite the fact that they've never met before today. Wow. That's terrifying. Yeah. What is that? A picture of us, silly? But we never met before today. You even called us strangers. When was this picture taken? You know, that one time. What time? Exactly, huh? Why do our faces look like that? I'm scared. Oh, I love it when you do those silly faces. Come on, do the faces again. Our faces can't do that? Come on, don't tease me, fam. You can do it. Do it now. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. That's the face. What the f just happened? Guys, my soul doesn't feel right. You're so silly. Want to see my photo album or other pictures together? No, I don't. Nope. You and your friends leave immediately and lose -2 mind. Oh, I need... Lamb, where are you? Talk to the lamb. Oh, alright. Since we've seen this cutscene, I'm gonna skip on ahead because we know Tendy is a total snack already. Hopefully, that is the right answer. The lamb loves us. Ooh, is the lamb more than a friend? Yes. So hopefully, we're only 2 points away. Hopefully I can get there in time. Ah, stars. Monster kind has been fascinated by them for as long as society has been alive. There's nothing like staring at the night sky and realizing that space is massive and timeless, and you're just one speck in an uncaring universe. If that gives you ennui, don't worry. I think there's plenty to do at the planetarium besides contemplate your own insignificance. For example, you could watch the laser... Oh, okay, I guess we're watching the laser show. You, Scott, and Polly are sitting in your seat, waiting for the laser show to start, when suddenly a man appears before you in a cloud of magic and cheap rum smell. Hey, bro, who are you? I like the weird, unsettling stains all over your wizard's robe. Hey, kids, the stranger says. I'm Joe the wizard who runs the laser show. Oh, cool, I remember you. You guys met before? Yep. I was leaving the club and ran into Joe the Laser. He taught me how to shuffle to a party rock anthem by the 2010 hit LMFAO with lasers. It was an educational experience I'll never forget. Oh, that's good to hear because I completely forgot that happened. Joe the Laser said. Since we're old shuffle buddies, you gotta help me. I'm worried my laser routine is getting old. Laser shows aren't really hip anymore. Could one of you with it youth help me spice up the show? I could try. Let's see, if I want to do the perfect laser show, I would use lasers. Good call. But I still need a big wow factor. How about you come up and run the lights with me? Sounds super fun. Polly, you want to help run the laser show? No thanks. Unlike Joe the Laser, I know better than to operate pyrotechnical equipment when I'm drunk. But you can take Tendy with you. I'm sure she'd love the opportunity to butt in on someone else's problems. Yep, it's kind of your thing. You and Scott take the stage with Joe the Laser and punch up the laser show with your foolproof method. Increase the stakes by adding one death laser among the regular lasers. Ultimate thrill. Alright. I don't know. That sounds bad, but lasers are fun. so they could cancel each other out.
They do now, says Joe the Laser.
Life is only fun for those who take risks. Except for whoever dies tonight because of that risk. But fuck them.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Let's fire the lasers. 10 minutes later.
Someone help! Oh Christ, my husband's bleeding out! Whoa, Joe the Laser wasn't kidding. This is one effective death ray. Why are you all just standing around? The woman screams, somebody call an ambulance now!
Lady, it's called a death ray for a reason. The whole point is that it kills you immediately.
It's okay, Sharon. The husband coughs, tenderly stroking his wife's cheek.
Truthfully, it was a cool laser show, wasn't it?
Oh, Edward, Sharon sighs. It was. It truly was.
Don't call an ambulance. I don't want to interrupt the dope laser show. It be super uncool.
Edward, no!
That noise. Is someone screaming in heartbroken horror out in the crowd? Ignore it. It's laser time, motherfuckers. So it is.
You gain +5 hype. Oh no!
From your high-stakes laser show, but you lose -3 magic and -2 soul for using Joe's laser magic to endanger your lives. Oh well, I was close to my goal. Damn.
Wedding? Let's go there.
Ah, weddings. The union of two or more soulmates pledging life and love to each other for the rest of their days. If you believe in that true love stuff. If not, at least weddings are a fun place to dress fancy and get drunk. They're also fun to crash, which is what you're doing now. Shush. So, what are you gonna do?
Speak now or forever hold your peace, oh my god.
You each have your own approach to sneaking into the wedding. Polly phases through the wall. You use your trusty plot armor to get into whatever wacky situation you want. Scott wears a lampshade and pretends to be furniture in the back of the room. You're pretty sure security just doesn't have the heart to throw him out. You watch the ceremony. It's normally boring until the preacher says, if anyone objects to this union, speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, them pranking words. I object. What? Why? Who even are you? I'm Pippin Pussy Poppin' Pippin professional wedding objector. Wow, I'm a pro at spotting a doomed couple and these newlyweds really take the cake. I object too. I'm a lamp, and I don't think it's fair that furniture can't legally marry. I'm going to keep objecting until this injustice is fixed. Object, object, object. Scott, this is a wedding, not a courtroom. It's not the same kind of objection. Who's Scott? I'm not going to stop objecting until a household object's love is recognized in the court of law. Object, object. Oh no, he's too into character. Tendi, can you distract everyone with an objection while I snap him out of it? Oh, the pressure's on now. Why do you object to this union? How far are you willing to go with this prank? Beware, this is not your fiancé. It's his evil twin. His sudden goatee isn't a bold fashion statement, but the undeniable proof of evil. Sure, you really think I'm evil just because I grew a goatee? The groom says. I just thought it looked nice. Goatees are due for a comeback, you know. Fair enough. But what about your sinister eye patch? Does that mean you're evil? Wow, so now everyone who wears an eye patch has to be evil. Do you realize how fucked up you sound? It's true that the evidence is circumstantial, says the best man, but it's worth noting that the groom's parents did have twin boys, Richard and Evil Richard. Wow, really? That's pretty addicting. Are you actually Evil Richard? Fine, you caught me, says the groom. But maybe if my parents hadn't have named me Evil Richard, I wouldn't have felt like I needed to be evil. Nature versus nurture, people. Wait, so you're really an evil twin? The other groom asks. That's crazy. I'm an evil twin too. I stabbed my twin brother and came here planning to disrupt the whole ceremony. But I guess I don't have to do that anymore. Really? Small world. Evil Richard laughs. I smothered Richard with a pillow to be here. I guess great evil minds think alike, my dear.
Aw, love wins.
Best man frowns. Someone maybe go call the police or... Shush! Don't spoil the tender moment. Your dumb prank ended up uniting an evil power couple in unholy matrimony. You lose -5 soul, oh my god. Gain +4 hype and even +1 mind for cracking the case of the evil twins.
LARPing. Let's go LARP.
I like this car. It's faster to teleport through a demonic circle, but this is fun.
Wow, this LARP is crawling with humans. Real, actual humans. That's weird.
This must be one of those areas where the dimensional fabric between the human and monster realms is starting to tear. Strangely, the humans aren't screaming or grabbing pitchforks, which goes against all you know about their thoughts on monsters. They must think that your fellow humans dressed up for the LARP. Fine by you. Their ignorance is your bliss. Since you're here, what LARP activity are you interested in trying?
PvP. You're at the LARP, working up your courage to order a whole leg of mutton when Scott runs up to you excitedly.
Polly, the LARP organizers said they're doing a scavenger hunt. Whoever finds the one bracelet to rule most things wins a prize.
We are getting that bracelet then. What's the first clue?
Intrepid travelers search for the bracelet if you dare. Your first clue is that your prize is over there.
Look where Scott is pointing and see the one bracelet to rule most things, literally sitting on the pedestal. Sweet! You rush over to grab it, but some punk-ass human grabs it at the same time.
They're so cute.
It's too late, villain. We found the bracelet first. I invoke your honor to give us our prize fair and square. Okay, well, I invoke finders, keepers, losers, weepers. We saw the bracelet first, so back up. Fine. If you won't stand down, we'll settle this the old-fashioned way, with violence. Do we have to use violence? I could try and make a seductive check instead.
Sorry, I don't want to fight a bunch of humans. I could hurt you. Your skulls are so fragile.
Who are you calling human? I'm obviously a vampire. I've got razor-sharp fangs and an aloof, anti-heroic aura. Yeah, but when your razor-sharp fangs are obviously plastic replicas from Party Town, it kind of takes the oomph out of it. No more talking. Combat has begun. We've chosen our champion. Who will be yours? The sassy alchemist or the buff ent? We don't make decisions. Ask Kendi. Polly the potion maker, the showstopper, the breathtaker, the harbinger of chaos. Scott the good boy. He has good intentions and apples. Maybe. I mean, Polly seems like the obvious choice, but we're gonna go with Scott because I feel like he'll cause the most indirect damage.
Woohoo! Take me in, coach. I'll win with the power of love and a well-balanced diet.
Tremble, evildoer, before my song of despair. The bard plays a melody. The only despairing thing about it is how untuned her lute is.
Nice song. Can I sing one I like now? How much is that doggy in the window?
Stop it! She's playing a song of despair. The rules say you're supposed to fall into a nightmarish sleep.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to break the rules. I'll be a good boy next time. But just out of curiosity, do you know any songs that aren't about despair?
I do, actually. No one ever lets me play what I want to play. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Stop! That song is completely wrong for this medieval fantasy setting. And you're supposed to be kicking your foe's ass, not serenading him. But all we ever do is fight people. I'm tired of it. I became a bard to end suffering with art. And to get late. You guys never let me get late.
Yeah, let's not fight. Good boys don't fight. Maybe we can just share some apples and have a song fight instead of a fight.
Yes! Battle of the Bands! Scott and the bard play more music. Gain +3 soul solving things peacefully, but you lose -3 stamina sharing Scott. Dr. Lamb. Hey, Tandy. It's good to see you. Can't talk right now. Gotta do supply run protocol. Those logs and stones and bones. All those who dare oppose me don't collect themselves. Though I guess you could come with me if you think you can handle it. Challenge accepted. Seems like exactly the sort of place you shouldn't visit, which naturally is exactly why you have to visit it. Or movie logic for the win. The question now is how you'd like to enter the premises. What's it gonna be? Just knock on the door. You knocked on the front door. No answer. Maybe nobody's home? Unlikely. There are too many loud chainsaw noises for the house to be empty. Scott turns the doorknob. Turns out the door was unlocked. As soon as it opens, a bloody man with duct tape over his mouth runs into the night. No! Wait! God damn it! That's the third one this week. I leave for 5 seconds to find my lucky butcher's knife.
Butcher's knife? Was he your dinner guest?
If by dinner you mean murder and by guest you mean victim, then sure.
That's too much word replacing for me. But listen, if you want your guest to stay for dinner, you gotta up your game, bro.
You're damn right, Scott. It seems our friend here needs a crash course in host etiquette.
Yeah, like maybe you could put extra lighting in your front room here and clean up the ketchup stains all over the floor. That'll make the guests feel welcome and safe.
So you're saying that by being a better host, I can get my guests to stay for dinner? Yep, perfect plan. That's the best way to transform Jerry, the grisly serial killer, into Jerry, the hostess with the mostest. Give Jerry your best jigsaw puzzle so he can keep his guests hooked forever. Good hosts always treats their guests. Teach Jerry to cook desserts that are to die for. Yes. Cooking lessons? Sounds great! All I have handy is almost ketchup, maybe pork, and cumin though. Can we make anything out of that? Pass. Give Jerry some of your road trip food, which costs you -3 stamina. No! It's all in the name of passing the magic cooking. A few nights later, screams are once again emanating from Jerry's house. A terrified couple runs from room to room covered in blood trying to escape. Good, I think we lost him, cries the woman. How did I let you talk me into going to a dinner party hosted by a serial killer? Alleged serial killer. And we need to socialize more with the neighbors, honey. You said so yourself. Shush, he could find us at any moment. I need to get back to the car. My head wound is really starting to sting. Come out, wherever you are. You don't want to miss dessert. Wait, that's right, the man said. Back before he murdered Carl, Jerry mentioned making some sort of berry vanilla cheesecake parfait for dessert. I want to try it. Dessert was code for murdering us, Eddie. I could practically hear him air quoting the words. But today's my cheat day, and I already had to watch my whole fantasy football league get murdered. Come on, honey, I need this berry vanilla cheesecake parfait. Didn't your therapist tell you to stop playing safe and start taking more chances? Ugh, fine. But we are absolutely not staying for coffee afterwards. Got it? Found you! Ready for dessert? Oh, you're right. He was totally air quoting. I can see that now. You get +3 soul for teaching Jerry how to be a great host, and Jerry gets to eat all the parfaits. Tonight, everyone won. Except for the couple, of course. Oh no, I'm at 1 stamina. That's so bad. If I don't get more, I'm so screwed. Art exhibit? Hey, you guys want to join a cult? Art is beautiful. Art is emotional. Art is raw, unfiltered exploration of monster contradict. Of the monster condition. Art is apparently paintings of white strips on a blue canvas and charging $40 million for it. It's time to get cultured. What do you do at the art exhibition? Display your own art. You tell your friends that you intend to display some of your own artwork at the exhibition. Sounds fun. And look! They even hung up a blank canvas for people to draw. Hello, friends. Are you also admiring Vincenzo Spinelli's piece? Bianco Oh, sir, that's too many words for me. This all-white portrait was his last great work before he died. What'd he die of? Boredom? Looks like old Polly and friends are gonna have to put the twerk in artwork. Yeah, let's draw something fun on that bowling canvas. What? You can't draw on Spinelli's masterpiece. It'd be a crime against art. It's also against the actual law. Don't worry, Liam. Our art will be hella legit. We'll even do our drawings on paper first and pick the best one. Well, I'm not gonna stand by and let you deface a piece of art. Not without an input anyway. Give me a marker. Y'all take a moment to create your drawings and take turns showing them off. Feast your eyes on Levian, a blank page. Liam's disqualified for being boring. Tenny, what'd you draw? You drew Keith Bloodclaw, your warrior cat Zosie, which quickly gets disqualified for having excessive abs. It's okay, boo. You can still make a mark on the art world by choosing which piece should be exhibited. Mine or Scott's. Aww. Scott's so cute. Scott's slated his drawing to the museum's wall. Immediately, art snobs are falling all over it to discuss its imaginative brushstrokes and clear call to action. Monsieur Howell, says one art critic, can you explain what inspired you to choose an uncooked macaroni frame for your masterpiece? Oh, that's easy. I really like macaroni.
but I'm not allowed to boil water by myself anymore. So I just eat the noodles raw. I spilled some of the picture while I was working, so I rolled with it.
This is such an insult to Vincenzo Spinelli. You destroyed his masterpiece with your shitty macaroni art.
Oh, I wouldn't say he destroyed it. In fact, Monsieur Howell understood my art better than anyone.
The art critic removes his fake mustache and giant barrette to reveal Vincenzo Spinelli.
But you're supposed to be dead.
Nay, I merely faked my own death so I could watch Bianco, whatever it is, in secret, waiting for the day a true artist would correctly interpret it. A blink puffed gently, artist of the luscious fur. Thank you for realizing my dream. You're a true artist of art. You, and not the purple vampire who obviously didn't get my art. Jeez, okay. Hooray, you gain +3 soul. Woohoo! No! But you lose -3 stamina because the macaroni came out of your road trip supply. No! Oh! Ran out of food to survive. On the bright side, centuries later, archaeologists find your skeletons and put you in a museum. But they decided to name your species Monstro and Folies. Well, you can't choose how you get remembered. Ugh! What a pain in the butt. So from this point on, the lamb update seemed to have been done. It wouldn't let me retry with the lamb, unfortunately, and add him as a passenger. So I had to say goodbye to the lamb. But thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed anyway. It was a really fun update to play. Hopefully they bring it back. Or maybe it was a little glitch and I could do it again. We'll see. But make sure you like and subscribe and hit all the buttons and all that stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.